Link building, the most important part of SEO, yet most people are still doing it very wrong. They're using the wrong services, which means they're not building their links the right way. And it's not putting these services down and saying they really build bad links. It's the fact that these services don't allow you full control over your links where you can build them the right way. And this is one of the things that sets me apart from the competition is I am enabled to build links the correct way because the service I use allows me to do that at a much better price than all these other services. Now, in this video, I'm not just going to talk about like the best service out there. I'm also going to talk about how to correctly build your links. So make sure you stick with me because I'm going to teach you a lot in this video and show you why services like the HOTH and FatJoe and all those other places, Authority Builders and Rank Club, all these sites out there, they're pretty much outdated with very high prices. And you're going to see that as I go through this. So make sure you know this isn't just about like trying to push you to a service. This is about teaching you how to build links as well. And look, the service I use is called QGP. I've ordered well over 6,000 links with them, well in the six figures for orders. And this is even just their new platform. With the old platform, it didn't include my links. So I use them for the fact that they work. I'm not just trying to push people there because it's a friend of mine that I've worked with now for 8 years. This is what I use. And this is what allows me to set myself apart from the competition. That $165,000 commission I just made off a 7-figure sale, part of that reason was because of QGP, but also because of the way that I build my links, which I'm going to talk about in just a little bit. First, and by the way, if you want to order from QGP, he gave me a special coupon code, GREG, G-R-E-G. If you put that in, you'll get 20% off your first order. And there's a link below if you want to click that. It's my affiliate link, or you can just go to QGP.com. Just make sure you put in GREG for your discount code so that you get 20% off that first order. So let's just do some comparisons here. And this is going to help you start not just understanding the difference between quality and pricing of the services, but it's going to start helping you understand how to build your links correctly and why you're not building your links correctly if you're using something like the HOTH or FatJoe. You're really building subpar links when you could be building very high quality links. So let's go to their outreach stuff, right? Which is basically like guest posts. Now, they do give you some decent options here. You can organize by domain authority, traffic, domain rating, or domain authority and traffic, right? So let's say we want to do a domain authority, and I want a domain authority of, let's say 50 plus, their highest one, okay, 50 plus, which isn't even that high. Well, this is going to cost you $400. The problem with this is, okay, if we get a DA50 link, what if it only has 1,000 traffic? What if it only has 500 traffic? You're going to pay $400 for that link? With QGP, we can structure this in a way where we know exactly what we're getting and we're going to be paying half the price, right? So let's say we can also organize by traffic. So let's go organize by traffic, and we want the highest traffic available, 25,000. That's going to cost you $490 for a traffic of 25,000. I'm going to show you how we can get that for a fraction of the cost, and we can get even more traffic than that, all right? But this is just the small potato stuff. Why I'm showing you this is to show you that these services are overpriced, and also you have very little control over what type of links you get. Yeah, they give you some control, but when you see what QGP gives you as far as how you can control exactly what you're getting with your link, it just blows this out of the water. FatJoe, same type of thing, right? Little better prices it seems at first, but look at these low price ones, right? $76 and $100, no traffic guaranteed. All right, so who wants a link with DR20 if it has zero traffic? I don't want that. That can be very toxic. Not good, right? Even a DR30. What if you get a DR30 link, pay $130 and it has 100 traffic? I don't want that. You know, I need at least 1,000 plus or 500 plus in traffic. Then if you go to the higher ones, these are the real ripoffs, 50 and 60. But if you only get a site with 1,000 or 2,000 traffic, you're going to pay $350, $500 for that? I don't think so. Right? So this is just to show you how you order your links with these sites. Not to mention when I tested these out, and I did. Right? You can see my orders. I'll go back to my orders here. You can see I go all the way back to 2017. HOTH, same thing. I don't know where it is in here. Let me see if I can go to orders. Orders. You can see I tested these guys a while ago. And I scroll down. I ordered these guys all the way back from 2012 area. There's some 2017. There's 2012 down there. So I've tested these guys, and they just don't provide the type of quality that QGP does. QGP has a lot more sites, a lot more options, and a lot lower prices. But let's go show you QGP really quick, because this is on a completely different level. And in this, I want to also help you understand how to build your links better. And you can do that with QGP, but you can also do it without QGP. Like when you go and build links without any type of link building service, you want to do the things I'm talking about in this video, what I'm about to cover right now. So as we scroll down here, we can see that I have 325 total clients with 363 projects. We got 86 links in progress, and I've gotten over 6,300 links. So again, I use this service. I'm not just shilling this service to try to make some affiliate income, which I do with my affiliate link below, but this is about providing you a service that works far better than anything out there. I have no idea how this hasn't blown up yet and how people don't see the complete difference that you can get as far as SEO results if you're using QGP compared to the HOTH. One of the reasons is because people don't know about it, but another big reason is people just don't understand SEO. They think you just got to go get these links and that's what works. No, you got to get your links, but you got to do all the other stuff right as well, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. So let's go click on build links, and I want to show you how this works. So the first option we have is we can do a guest post, we can do a niche edit, or a homepage link. Now, of course, a guest post is just like, an outreach link. A niche edit is a link on a site, on a page that already exists on any site he has. And a homepage link is a link on the actual homepage of a website. Okay, and these are super powerful. And I'll talk more about that in another video. But they are super, super powerful. So let's scroll down. Let's just stick with the guest post. Look, his full inventory has over 90,000 sites. That's one of the other things. The HOTH and FatJoe, when I did these orders, I got a lot of links from like the same sites. So it's almost like they had the same list of like 2,000 sites that they just kind of everyone uses. I don't want that. I want unique sites, and QGP definitely provides that. So let's scroll down here. You can then choose either a starter, advanced, advanced plus, standard PBN, or exclusive PBN. Now, I almost always go with advanced. That's the one that I usually choose the most. And you may look at these and say, well, you're not getting guaranteed traffic on this one. Yes, you can. You can optimize it so you can guarantee your traffic. There's further settings below where we can optimize this, just so you know. Same thing here and all these. Now, I don't use the PBNs. All my PBN links come from my own PBN network. I don't use other people's PBN networks. If you're going to use these, I would just use them on tier 2 or any type of testing thing, because these are PBNs where you're getting inner page links. These aren't like home page links on PBNs that definitely aren't penalized. You don't know what you're getting here. So I would not really use these unless you're testing or doing tier 2 links, or I wouldn't do those. But these are 3 right here are the ones that I use, and I use advanced the most. You can see my pricing is $200 per article for those. Some of you may be $230 to start, but as you place more orders, you may be able to get that number down. All right, so let's scroll down here. Now, this is huge. So with your order, for free, you can add in an entity mention, a Google Map embed, an NAPW embed, or a YouTube embed. This one right here is huge. Google Map embed. This is one of my favorites for local clients and local. Getting a map embed for local clients and for maps is huge for maps rankings. Right? This does a lot for you, and you get this for free with your order. Same like entity mention. This is like, so if you have a company, let's say it's like a company called Greg SEO. If you click this, when you go build your backlink below, you're going to see that there's a spot for an entity mention. What that means is they will put in your entity in the article. So they'll make sure Greg SEO is mentioned in the article text when you get your article done. Same thing for like map embed and all that. They'll include the map embed in the article, so you have that additional feature for free. This is a free feature that comes with the link that you're paying for. So that's really, really cool. He can also add in more stuff if anyone wants anything. He's always willing to add more features. Now we scroll down here. This is where like starts setting him apart from the competition, like leaps and bounds. He has everything organized in his system where you can, organize it by client and projects. Now, you would say, why do you want different projects for a client? Well, sometimes you have reputation management where you're doing a LinkedIn and an Instagram and a Facebook. Well, that allows you to organize like this. You would say, well, why do I need to select the project? Because he has a unique footprint tracking system that's unique for each project you create. So let's go down to the footprint tracking now. This is something no one else has. So if we scroll down here, let me hit the plus sign on the anti-footprint system, and you'll see, number one, you can put this toxicity score up and down, right? And you can read about what that is right here. But what I'm going to talk about now is implement all this stuff for every site that you include in each individual project. So if you do a client, and then let's say if they only have one project, their main website, that's fine. You just include that for the main project. Every link you build for that project, the software is automatically going to make sure that you exclude non-index sites. You won't get any non-index sites. You'll have a unique IP for each link you build, unique whois information, unique domains, unique C-class IPs. He'll exclude sites that openly advertise, and he'll do a plagiarism check. So this is something that none of these other sites can do, right? They might be able to do it a little bit manually, but this system automatically makes sure you're not getting any toxic links. Because if you're going out and getting a bunch of C-class, links from the same C-class IP, that could actually really hurt you when it comes to SEO, especially with newer sites and sites that don't have as many links. He makes sure that all this is taken care of automatically within the system. This is all programmed within your system, and it's unique for each project you create. This is very, very important because there's a lot of sites out there or a lot of people out there where they create a whole bunch of sites. They'll create like 100 sites, sell guest posts on them, but they don't have unique C-class IPs or they don't have unique whois information. This makes sure that you avoid those type of problems, right? This is going to keep you safe. So let's go to the next level of optimizing the links that you're building. So let's scroll up here. That's kind of like the safety part of the link building that a lot of these guys don't take care of, and it's not sure that that's being done. QGP not only does that, but here's where things get interesting. Okay, so as you see all the available sites that meet the metrics you want right here, right? So right now we have 1,676 sites available that meet the metrics we have. Now let's say we only want 10,000 traffic plus, right? So I only want higher traffic sites. If I click over here now there's 547 sites available. So his whole inventory is right over here. You pick exactly what you want out of your link. He'll let you know how many sites he has available for that. And of course, the higher the number is, the higher chance you're able to get that link. And you'll see that he has sites for pretty much everything. So let's put this down a little bit because I'm going to show you something else. So let's say 2,000 plus. And I want a keyword that has the keyword, I want a domain that has the keyword gold in it. If we click off, 54 sites available. Now, if you follow my training, you know that getting links from sites that have keyword and domain is extremely powerful. Again, this is one of those things that sets me apart in the SEO world, is I do little things like this that make a huge difference. And this is a feature that I specifically asked him to work in here. And this is just huge. Okay, this is huge when it comes to SEO. And this is one of those things where it's not just about trying to get you to go over to QGP. This is about teaching you how to build your links correctly. Working in stuff like this is magic when it comes to SEO, all right? So let's get rid of that. And let's go back to 10,000 plus. So let's say we want 10,000 plus, but we also want to make sure the domain rating is 40 or better. Well, you can do that as well. Now we're going to go from 547 to 387. Still tons of sites available that we can get this link from. All right, so now if I place this order, I know that I'm going to get a link from a site that has 10,000 traffic at least, and at least a DR rating of 40 for $200. Not to mention I can do a map embed, a YouTube embed, an entity mention, all for free. Right, so absolutely crazy. You go to the HOTH and you try to get that. What do they have? So let's go back to place order. Let's go to HOTH outreach, and I think so. Let's go to DR. Let's go to domain traffic or domain authority and traffic. So authority is the only option they have. Traffic 15,000. So pretty much same traffic. You're probably going to get more than that with QGP because 10,000 is a minimum. $635. $635. You're going to get that for $200 over here at QGP. Not to mention you can optimize it even further, right? And you have anti-footprint tracking. So unbelievable. And you come over here, FatJoe, same type of thing. We go to services, blogger outreach, and we scroll down. So DR40 plus is going to cost you $230, but you're not guaranteed monthly traffic, right? You get it at 500. So let's say you want a 50 plus, right? So let's go over here. Let's go to QGP. Say I want a 50 plus. All right, there's 310 sites still, right? And we're only going to pay $200 still. Doesn't matter. Still only paying $200. Going to cost us $356 over at FatJoe, and traffic's not guaranteed to be over a specific number. You get 1,000 traffic site, you're going to pay $356, $200 over at QGP. Let's go up to 60. Let's go to 60. Now we're down to 210 sites. Still a lot of sites available, right? We're going to get this link. This link's going to happen, and we're going to get it for $200. Over at the HOTH, you're going to pay $500. Right? So not only are the prices a lot lower, but you can optimize the link specifically to how you want. So let's keep going down here. You can keep optimizing. You can do number of link domains. This is a big one. So the number of link domains outbound. So there's a lot of guest posting sites out there that do like tens of thousands of links. Typically, you want to avoid those sites because they can eventually get hit and you could have less power and all that. So we could put this number down to like only want links with like 1,000, right? Or no more than 1,000. And we can see with the available over here. So this allows you to just organize with how many outbound links they have on the site, which is a cool feature. So you would probably need to organize some of these, maybe put your traffic a little lower. So we could go to like 5,000. Whoops. So let's go to like 5,000 traffic. DR we'll just keep here. And then for here, if you only want sites that have 0 to 1,000 outbound links, we'll see what's available. Still 437 sites available, right? So if that's something that's important to you, you can set that metric. Now, you can also organize by site niche. You can approve the delivery before it's done, or approve domain before delivery. You can choose what's most important to you, whether it's traffic, relevance, or DR. You can activate automatic indexation, and those are all the options you can do. Now, there's one more huge feature that looks like a little one, but makes all the difference in the world. This is one of those things that's not only like one of the reasons you should be using QGP, it's one of the things you should be doing with all of your link building. So let's go ahead and scroll down, last section. So as you scroll down, here's where you configure your article. So this is your main link keyword. That's your anchor text. Your URL that you're linking to goes here. Here's your entity mention, because I clicked above. So if I go up here and I choose entity mention to Google Map Embed, it's going to have a Google Map Embed place. So if I scroll down here, you put your Google Map Embed right here, and that's going to make sure they do a Google Map Embed in the link that you get, right? So that's where that appears. And then right here, you can organize how many words you want your article to be. Now, up to 1,000 words is free. If you go over 1,000, every 100 words you go over is an additional $250. But that's pretty cool that you can do more words if you want to. Here's where you can do images per article. You can anywhere from 0 to 10. This section is the important part I was talking about, so we'll do that last. Links that point to outbound authority sites. So, for example, like linking out to Wikipedia and things like that, you can put it all the way up to 10, all the way down to 0, whatever you want. You can choose human or AI written content. I don't know why you would do AI because it's free to do human written, so you just do human written. And of course, we have our plagiarism check in there for our rating. This last part is one of those things that not just sets QGP apart, but is what's going to set your link building apart. This allows you to put specific keywords in the article title or URL of the link you're getting. Now, I remember when I was trying to get the HOTH and FatJoe to do this for me, they wouldn't do it. I think the HOTH ignored me. I think FatJoe kind of worked with me, but they didn't really get it right and just stopped trying altogether. But when I first started working with Acosta, this is the main thing that I tried to get him to implement. And of course, we've grown from there with all these other features. I said, I need someone who's building links that puts specific words in specific places, right? Which I call reverse sink or swim. Whatever words you put here ensures that word is going to be in the article title or the article URL of the link that you get. That is extremely important for your SEO. Whether you're using QGP or not, make sure this is something that you're doing. Not saying you have to do it every link, but as you build your links, try to get relevant keywords in the article titles and the article URLs of the links that are pointing to you. That really helps with your relevancy, and it makes your ranking a lot easier. Again, people ask me, $165,000 commission, that's outrageous, right? That's a huge amount of money. How do you do stuff like that? Well, it's because I implement simple things in my SEO like this right here. And that's something that QGP allows you to do, not to mention everything else on top of it and having better prices. So make sure you're implementing this as you use QGP with your orders. And if you're not using QGP and you're building links, like if you're doing them on your own or doing your own outreach, make sure you start including this into your links, where you put keywords in the articles or the URLs, the article titles or URLs of the links that are pointing back to you. It allows Google to easily read that it's relevant to what your site's about and what they're about, because the title and the URL is a very important place. It's very important real estate. If there's keywords in those places, if you're going to rank a site, that's going to help you rank, right? Well, this is why I call it reverse sink or swim. The same thing works in reverse. If the keywords are in the important places of the link pointing to you, it's going to do more for your relevancy, because Google can actually read important keywords in important places, linking to your site about the same topic. They're able to match that together much better, right? So that's one of the big lessons that I wanted to show you with your link building is doing little things like that makes a huge difference. And these types of services don't allow you to do that. They don't allow you to have full control over things like that. And also your metrics, how much traffic the site gets, what type of DR they get, or DA, however you want to say it. How many words in your article, how many outbound links they have, what topic it's in, whether there's a keyword in the domain or title. You have full control when it comes to QGP. Absolutely my secret weapon. No idea why people still use these other services other than maybe they just don't know about QGP or they're just in the habit. But this is like the secret weapon when it comes to building these style of links. Now, of course, I still build like PBN style links and all that, and I work that in. But when it comes to these style of links, QGP is my go-to. You see that in my dashboard, almost 10,000 links, probably more than that if you include the old system. But there's a reason I use these guys. It's not because I'm friends with Costa. I don't care about that. I'm not going to use someone's service just because I'm friends with them, right? I'm going to use it because it's the best out there, because this is how I feed my family. Building the right links the right way with the right stuff in it, QGP allows you to do that. So I use QGP. That's what works. This other stuff, not saying it's not going to work for you, but you're going to pay more and you're going to get lower quality links that don't do as much for you. Here, when you have total control and you optimize it the right way, which I just taught you how to do, that's what's going to get you the best results. So remember, there's a link below. It's my affiliate link. I will put that out there if you use it. Just make sure you put in the coupon code Greg. If you don't want to use my affiliate link, whatever, just go to QGP.com. Greg's the coupon code to get 20% off your first order. And look, try them out at the very least. These guys are way beyond any other link building service out there. I've seen nothing close. Costa's the man. He'll add any feature you want as well. So if you think of something that would help you with your link building, he'll add it in there. We've been building this system. I say we. He's been building this system for 8 years based off what I request. Right. So Costa's the man. He'll do whatever. This has been 8 years in the making. Best link building service out there by far. Nothing comes even close. So if you're not using it, you're out of your mind. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have questions about link building, let me know. Place a comment and I will cover it.